Hi, I'm Derek Lau with Benchmade Knife Company, and welcome to 2018's SHOT Show. You're in the Benchmade booth here in my meeting room and the PR meeting room. We've got some great new product offerings in 2018 all across the board, whether it be blue class, black class, and even our hunt series. We've got some awesome things to show you. So let's start off with the top of the top, which is, of course, the gold class. This is our new unlimited gold for 2018. So what you're seeing here is a 698 4A, but we dressed it up. So we have pearl carbon fiber, beautiful pattern, so a lot different from your typical carbon fiber with the checkered weave. This is more of a pearled finish, and we stuck with that theme with our inlay, which is a real mother of pearl inlay. In certain lights, that mother of pearl just pops, so definitely a nice little addition. Of course, you have a damascene steel blade. Awesome little design there. Anodized hardware. And of course, just buttery smooth action as you expect in the regular 4A, but in of course the gold class. Moving on is the year of the mini. Lots of new minis to be shown. We'll start off in the blue class for the new minis in there. We have the mini boost. This is the 595 mini boost. So if you remember the full size boost and the Freak, kind of very closely related. We went the VersaFlex handles with that are aid in comfort and of course grippiness. With the mini version on this, it almost feels a little faster than the 595 versus the 590. It's just snappier, let's just say that. Not sure if it's actually faster, but much snappier of a knife. Of course, you have S30V again, and another cool little addition in the 595 is the addition of a micro deep carry pocket clip. Now, this was first introduced in the 535 bug out knife. We now have it available in the 595 boost. And as I was mentioning earlier, year of the mini, this is the Mini Freak, the 565. Again, S30V blade, great utility styled blade. That same VersaFlex handle that just offers incredible comfort and extra grip. Now in the blue class, this is a brand new folder for us. It is a Axis Flipper Assist. So what do you have? Flipper tab and a little assist action going on there. Basically got this spear point bevel kind of on the blade. In addition to that, you got G10 handle scales, and the neat feature about this knife in particular is our safety. So typically on all of our other safeties, you'll notice that if you accidentally actuate the lock while it's open, your access bar is locked. You can't close it until you disengage your lock, and then your access bar becomes free for you to close your knife. 495, if you accidentally engage the lock, your access bar is still actually free to move, giving you the ability to close it. However, once it's closed, and the lock still is engaged, your knife actually will remain locked. Moving on to the Hunt series. So the Hunt series, we didn't do a whole lot last year. This year we came out swinging, and of course we swung hard with the 5200 altitude. Available in two different variants. We have the Cerakote orange and then a DLC black. Now to show you the sheaths respectively, I'm going to start with the orange knife, which actually comes with a First Light Fusion Camo pattern sheath in Kydex. Slides right in, pressure fit. So the whole concept of this tool was for the backcountry hunter looking to reduce weight and have a great utility tool that's going to stay sharp and do all the field processing that they need. So very scalpel-esque like design in this skeletonized framed knife. We had carbon fiber bolsters on this for extra grip, especially when you're cutting. But we used S90V in this blade instead of S30V, which we typically use in our Hunt series. So S90, to give you an idea, is a tool grade steel. Add some chrome in there, makes it a stainless steel, and great corrosion resistance, but superb edge retention qualities. In addition to that, the Fusion Camo sheath and the orange version, part of the proceeds from sales on this will actually go help backcountry hunters and anglers, which is a great organization. If you don't know about them, they help protect access to public lands. So definitely check them out. Also new in the Hunt series, big for us a couple years ago, was the full-size Crooked River. This is now the mini Crooked River. So a lot of folks thought the full-size Crooked River just a little too big, especially for an everyday carry knife. Great field knife, but not necessarily everyday carry. enter the mini Crooked River, where you have the same profile, but in a smaller package, especially for everyday carry or people with even smaller hands, or looking for something that's just not that big. But you have stabilized wood, aluminum bolsters, and an S30V clip point blade, and of course your orange back spacer in G10. Right now, only available in the wood variant in 2018. Now, a spin on a classic. So when we launched the Hunt series a little over 4 years ago, we started off with one of our first folders was the Grizzly Creek, which was in profile this knife, but featured also a gut hook and wood handles. This is the Grizzly Ridge, an addition to the family, and kind of gives you just kind of more just a traditional pocket knife with just anodized barreled spacers and anodized thumb lugs for more pop. And then, of course, we added VersaFlex handles away with the wood. Introduced VersaFlex handles. So again, as we talked about earlier, with the VersaFlex you get comfort and grip. In addition, extra retention in your pocket. Once you slip this in your pocket, the VersaFlex actually helps the knife stay in your pocket a little better, especially for those accidental snagging of your pocket clip where the knife can get pulled out. This VersaFlex actually aids a lot in that, helps the knife not slip out as easily. Also new in the Hunt is our fixed blade. For those traditionalists who like a traditional fixed blade, we have the 15400 Mel Pardue Hunter. If you couldn't tell from the name, Mel Pardue is the designer of this knife. Very classic looking knife with micarta handles, a basically high bevel grind on this to give you a nice slicing action. S30V of course is used on this, and it does come with a pressure fit leather sheath. Alright, we're going to move on to the black class right now. So in black class, this one I'm eager to tell you guys about is the 101 follow-up. This is a low-profile fixed blade knife aimed at law enforcement and military guys, or anybody who just wants a small fixed blade. The cool benefit of this is, here's the sheath right here, also thin in profile. The whole intent is to tuck behind the mag pouch on an officer's belt, if that be the case, or behind any other gear. But the cool added feature on this knife that I like to highlight is our cleat system. So you have a cleat here and two cleats in the pommel. With that, included with the knife is a length of paracord. The paracord is actually meant to slip through here. This is, of course, for people who want to add a paracord wrap to the skeletonized handle. The paracord should be captured naturally by this cleat system as the ends are burned, and it helps you begin your wrap on this knife. So as you progress up the handle, you're able to complete your wrap and then finish it off in the last cleats by cutting off the excess paracord and then burning the end and then anchoring it down. Moving on, again, year of the Mini, just gonna kind of flash in the pan on these guys, but last year we launched the Presidio 2. We now launched the Presidio 2 Minis, auto and of course manual, so you have that same textured and updated handle that you see in the Presidios. S30V blade as opposed to 154 in the original Presidios, and just really great ergonomics. It's one of those knives that you have to pick up in hand. I suggest you pick up in hand at least to get a good feel of it. Now, also in the new Minis is, of course, the Mini Loco. This came out a couple months ago, actually. This is the 818 Mini Loco. Same ergonomics as its big brother, but minus the 8-ounce weight of the original large full-size one. Still a heavy knife, however, not as heavy, and of course, just that same kind of S30V blade with a high bevel grind and just very tactical feel. Also updated, we got a new triage. This is the 917 triage. So folks who are fans of the triage will notice there's a drop point blade in this manual folding triage. We updated the steel to S30V. This, of course, aimed more at law enforcement folks who want more than just a sheep's foot. So we gave them a drop point S30V steel blade. Still got the same hook. And of course, we changed up the handle profile. No longer do we use peel ply on the 917. It is a contoured G10, so a lot of the chamfering that we added actually benefits in the carbide tip that allows individuals to be able to, if you need to use the carbide clip in opening, basically smashing a window, the chamfering actually gives you a better opportunity to make contact with the carbide to glass, thus breaking the window. Alright, almost towards the end. Last folder though, this is the 417 Fact, a very sleek tactical knife that we were offering in 2018. A long piece of S30V stainless steel on this blade. And of course you got a deep carry pocket clip and aluminum handles on this guy. And last but not least, it is the fixed blade Infidel. All the DNA of the out the front Infidel in a fixed blade form. You have the traditional blade profile with, of course, the groove in the middle. Aluminum handles, again, calling out to the original Infidel. And then, of course, it comes with a sheath in Bolteron that's pressure fit and also has a retention strap. The steel is D2, however, price point on this guy will be versus a Infidel out the front, which runs about $485 to $495. The fixed blade Infidel will be around ballpark of $250. So that pretty much does it for us here at 2018 SHOT. Those are all the new product offerings. Of course, check out our website, benchmade.com, or you can, of course, check out KnifeCenter.